Hi Sagittarius, I am here to do your reading for December. Please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you are close to somebody, I could be picking up on their energies instead of yours, okay? So let's see what your overall energy is going to be for the month. The Six of Earth. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Beautiful energy. That is a give and take energy. It's a wonderful one. Okay. Now let's see what love message or energy you are going to have with you during the month. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. Okay? Okay, here we go. Take this one. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. And you know what? I think this blends beautifully with your overall energy, because this is a very compassionate energy. So you have two. So compassion looks like it might be a big part of your month. Okay, now let's get a spirit animal card for each week. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, leave comments. Any or all the above will help the channel to grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I am trying to get monetized, so it's kind of a big deal to me. That way I can get some more cards, maybe soundproof, so there's not so much background noise, and some more equipment. Okay? Thank you. Okay, let's see what your first week is. Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Well, this jumped right out, didn't it? Your second week. Well, Spirit, trust the great mystery. Okay, now on to your third week. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Okay, one more for the last week of the month. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Very interesting combination. Okay, now let's take a moonology for every week. And once we get all the cards out, then we'll talk about it, okay? Been trying to find a way to make these just a little bit faster. All right. Be bold and make the first move. And look at that. It falls right under the Badger Spirit, which talks about being fearless and bold. Okay. Let's get your second week. Surrender to the divine. And that blends beautifully with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Trust the great mystery. Oh, well, this jumped right out. A new start is coming under Know Your Worth. Okay, one more for the last week. You are very close to achieving your goal. Let's get that over a little bit. Okay. Now let's get some cards to go with those. Alrighty. Time for a rest, which is just about the opposite of what these two are. Maybe this is saying, after you do this, it'll be time for a break. Or rest up first, because it's going to be really busy. Okay, let's get a card for the second week. Judgment. Okay. And one for the third week. Oh, that one did jump right out. Look at that. Another synchronistic kind of thing. A new start is coming, and this is a new start. Okay. Let's get one more card for the fourth week. Victory. And this says you're very close to achieving your goals. And if you would like to see this, which I'm sure you would, at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay. Now let's do that one more time, and then we will talk about the cards. Beautiful. Okay, another card. The Emperor. Another very nice card. Page of Cups. One more card. Seven of Wands. Okay. So now let's talk about these for a minute. Your overall energy is the Six of Earth, or the Six of Pentacles, which is a give and take energy. It's one where you want to share with others and others want to share with you. And this says, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. It is a beautiful energy. Very caring, sharing, and I think balanced. And then your love energy is practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. And this practice compassion, to me, is right there. So it's almost like saying the very same thing. Now, energy flows, kind of like a stream or a breeze. It doesn't stay in a box. So we're going through these by week. However, every once in a blue moon, I'll get one that's in sequence, but for the most part, they're not. You know, it flows and mingles, and so you kind of get an overview, but it's not cut and dry, okay? Every once in a while, you'll get a part that really looks like it is going to happen during that certain week, but it can flow into the other weeks, okay? Your very first week, it says, be fearless and bold, the Badger Spirit. And right underneath it, you have be bold and make the first move. So, your very first two cards are talking about you being bold. So it might be the first week that you have to do something bold. Okay? You need to make the first move. And you also have this card of rest. It tells you to take a vacation, walk in the woods, refresh yourself, meditate, that you've reached your first milestone. So it's time to not pay any attention to this, but take time off, okay? So this could be prior to this or after this, okay? Only you will know as time goes on. But now you have a beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy, one of the very best in the deck, which is the Ten of Pentacles. And what that says is everything you have, you want to share with everybody you love, even your pets. You know, it's absolutely beautiful. So maybe by you being fearless and bold and making the first move, this is what comes out of it. It's possible. Okay, your second week, the Well Spirit. Trust the great mystery. And then you have surrender to the divine. Again, kind of synchronistic. Trust the great mystery, surrender to the divine. Kind of the same thing, or very, very similar. Trusting in the great mystery. Have trust, have faith. Release expectation. Same here, okay? And here it says you are tuning into a higher frequency. Okay, you're having a big awakening, which again fits beautifully with this. And here you have the Emperor, which is a very strong energy. And what the Emperor does extremely well is set solid foundations from which his success will grow. Okay? And so if you have a new beginning, which you do right next to it, and over here, you want a solid foundation, because what you put on a solid foundation will be stable. Okay, and if it's not a solid foundation, it might be stable and it might not be. So this is a great card to get, especially if you have a new beginning. Your third week, know your worth. A new start is coming. And again, very synchronistic right here, a new start. So, third week is talking about having a new start. Know your worth. That might very well be important for this new start, okay? And I can already tell you, you're wonderfully made, okay? You just have to believe in yourself, all right? So you have this new start. And here is a learning energy. And if you're not a master at something, you will most likely take on the learning energy. All right? So this particular page is all about learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships. Okay, so then in your fourth week, it talks about tending to the small things. You know, it might be going back to this. You know, take a break. Do things where you don't have to make major decisions. You know, do things like vacuum, rake leaves, you know, things like that, where you don't have to make great big decisions. It's been a very busy time, it looks like. So maybe it's time to take another break, okay? Or maybe this is the same break. Okay, here it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So maybe it is just time to take a little time off. But down here, what this is saying is you've gone off to battle of some kind. It could be anything. And you've come back victorious, which is absolutely beautiful. And you see these wands in the background. People are holding these wands, cheering you on. They're in total support of you, which is beautiful. And now this energy talks about you feeling the need to defend yourself or defend something. And now these wands are people who are trying to take it from you. So what I think is this happens and then this happens, you know. Something happens where you feel the need to defend, you go into battle, and you come back victorious. Okay? So let's quickly sum this up. This is a month of compassion, all right? You need to feel the compassion for others and show your compassion. You need to be fearless and bold, and if you are fearless and bold, very nice things come from that, okay? And you also need the very first part of the month, it says take a break. The very last part of the month, it says, tend to the small things, which is kind of like taking a break, at least a mental, emotional break, okay? So that's important this month, taking a little time off. Here, your second week, it's really a spiritual time, I think. You're tuning into a higher frequency. You're awakening. You're surrendering to the divine, and you're trusting in the mystery, okay? You're allowing spirit in to help guide you. The third week, know your worth, a new start, which is, I would imagine, due to this, which is a beautiful new start. It's very ambitious, enthusiastic. You're starting something new where you can't wait to get started. It's awesome. And one of the things that's coming from this is you are learning how to connect with others and have healthy relationships, okay? And also over here you have the Fool, which I'm sure is part of your new beginning. And this is saying, be spontaneous, be excited, have fun. This is an adventure. Leave the negativity behind, pack light, okay? And the last week is saying, chill. It's time to chill out, just do little things, pitter-putter around. You're very close to achieving your goal, so maybe you've worked really hard, and it is time to just back up and allow yourself to refresh. And maybe it's because something happened where you felt like you needed to defend something, but you came out victorious. And so, very close to achieving your goal. Maybe this has been an ongoing process, but you do come out victorious. Okay? So your month has a lot of compassion, and it looks like it could be quite busy at times. You need to take breaks. You have this beautiful new beginning filled with ambition, spontaneity, fun. Okay? So this new start's going to be awesome. You're surrendering to the divine. And you do need to be fearless and bold. Okay? Looks like a very busy, but very nice reading. There is not one thing here that needs to be clarified. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some input from the universe, see what they would like to share. Okay. In December, a person should be compassionate all year long, but December is just like the perfect month to have a very compassionate attitude. Okay, the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and all knights are the hardest working. And this is saying that you have a goal in mind. Could be your new beginning. And it is saying that you are so excited. You are ready to dive in head first to achieve that goal. And which is awesome. But he goes so fast that he could veer off course a little, forget to cross a T, dot an I, that sort of thing. So you might check in periodically to see if you are on course, and if not, just veer yourself back on the course that you're wanting to be on, okay? But yeah, excitement, definitely. Maybe that's why you have a break here and a little bit of a break here, because you are quite busy here. Okay. This looks like, here you have your new beginning, right? You're planting seeds from which this beautiful garden will grow. Okay? But it can also say, don't just stand there, take action. King of Pentacles. What a way to end. King of Pentacles is the king with the Midas touch. You know, what he touches turns to gold. So this is letting you know that this will be with you as well. You had the ability, of course, you have to take the action. Like here, be bold. Make the first move. Be fearless and bold. You need to take the action, but you can and have with you the energy to make something that is quite lucrative. You have the ability to take something and make it a tangible that ends up bringing in a lot of abundance, okay? But again, you have to take the action. And at the bottom of the deck, be fearless and bold, right? You have the Strength card. You are fearless and bold. But you do tend to show your strength with compassion and kindness. But when you need that strength, it's definitely there for you. Beautiful reading. Okay, let's get a chime, and I never look, so it's always a surprise, and I get teased sometimes by the universe. Yeah, I think this is the first time this ever has come out. It's a football, okay? And I know so much about football. But I think this means, don't tease me if I'm wrong, if I'm using the inappropriate words. You are going to achieve your goal, okay? You're going to do it. It's going to happen. That's as close to football lingo as I think I better go. But yeah, you are going to do this thing, no doubt. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful December. Much love. Bye.